Give the call to the member for Bendigo.
Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Industry and Science. How will the National Reconstruction Fund help Australia respond to national challenges, and what obstacles are there to achieving this?
Give the call to the Minister for Industry and Science.
Well, thanks, Speaker. And if you want to see a champion for manufacturing, particularly in our regions, look right there. Thank you very much for the question. Knowing how important it is for regional communities to be able to have access to great manufacturing jobs. And from our point of view, we all went through, obviously, a very seismic event with the pandemic, impacting on the ability to get the goods that we needed at the time we needed them most. We are determined to learn the lessons from the pandemic, address those supply chain issues, and through the process be able to tackle inflation and put downward pressure on interest rates. So the $15 billion National Reconstruction Fund that will be independently run will focus on a number of priority areas that will address some of the challenges that we've got. And the 7 priority areas, evidence-based, to help future-proof our economy following the pandemic. And the priority areas themselves informed by CSIRO work, particularly the COVID-19 Recovery and Resilience Report, that identified opportunities for Australian businesses to leverage science and technology and to drive economic recovery, resilience and realise positive economic impacts starting right now. So we are looking at setting up priority areas, for instance, value add in resources, value add in agriculture, renewables and low emissions technologies, medical science, transport, and also emerging capabilities, defence, for example, and emerging capabilities like quantum, AI, robotics, and targeted investments within there too, driving value add in resources, for example, batteries, and being able to also see medical manufacturing emerge. Now, I'm asked about obstacles. Well, you know, I mean, the time that we discovered that they actually had any opposition was the dummy spit trajectory through the Australian that told us that they weren't supporting it. We listened to the Shadow Minister's response to the legislation. The Shadow Minister apparently took umbrage that I wore black ties. I mean, I bust out the black tie twice a year and I'm a Kardashian. I mean, apparently also I was accused of being ambitious. Have you looked around? This is not exactly Australia's preeminent greenhouse for shrinking violets. There are a few ambitious people around. I tell you what we are ambitious for. Australian people, Australian manufacturing. We're ambitious that this will be a country that creates good jobs, a lot of jobs, and builds on our know-how, and particularly in regional Australia opens up opportunity and remote Australia as well.
Has